Nice. Look how pretty. Hey, lion's mane. That's what I'm doing. Hello friends, and welcome back to our homestead. Today I am going to be making homemade medicine with lion's mane mushroom. I harvested from a tree on our property. It's not much, but it will be enough to make one tincture. And this tincture is going to be dual extraction, meaning that it's going to be extracted with high grain alcohol, and it's going to be extracted with hot water. So it's going to take some time. So today is going to be step one, and then 6 weeks later I'm going to be continuing this process to actually extract the properties from this mushroom by hot water. So but first it's going to be extraction by alcohol, and usually I use 100 proof vodka, but today I need something stronger than that, so I'm going to be using a 190 proof grain alcohol Everclear. That's what I'm going to be using today. So this is a super fresh mushroom. I just took it down from a tree, and looking at this, it's very interesting. I'm going to bring a camera closer. It almost looks like a lion's mane, you know, that those fuzzy around his face, and that's what it looks like. And it was growing down just like this. Look how pretty this lion's mane is. And I need to work with it quickly because it oxidizes pretty quickly as well. And I need to make sure that I harvest this before first frost. The frost will kill it. So if my local friends are hiking somewhere through the forest of New England and you see this lion's mane, give me a call. I will be your best friend because lion's mane is fantastic. So let's talk about it. Lion's mane gained its popularity recently because it was discovered that it's absolutely wonderful for our brain health. It has neuroprotective properties. It has growth factors that actually helps to grow brain cells and protect the brain cells. So research shows that it has promising benefits for Alzheimer's. So as you know, the pharmaceuticals are a little bit behind when it comes to natural medicine, but it's gaining its speed. So it can improve clear thinking, focus before an exam or a very important meeting. It sharpens, kind of heightens your brain activity. It helps with memory, and it also improves brain function by stimulating brain cells growth. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clean it up a little bit, okay? And I'm going to start cutting it up into little pieces. Now, just because it's a natural mushroom, that does not mean that it's completely safe and it has no side effects. Some people may actually have an allergy to it. There are some articles that recorded that people may have allergic reaction to it by nausea, rash, and even headaches or migraines. And what it was discovered is that headaches and migraines, because there's an increased blood flow to the brain, some people started having more headaches. But overall, this is a wonderful mushroom. And yes, there's not enough research whether it is safe for pregnant moms or if it's safe during breastfeeding. You do your own thinking about it and go talk to your own doctors. But otherwise, it's pretty safe mushroom. There's also some consideration about this mushroom is that it may increase bleeding. So if anybody is going in for a surgical procedure, you might want to stop this mushroom before having surgery. This mushroom can be taken in capsules. It can be cooked as on your grill or sauteed with some onions. And it can be made into a tincture, and that's exactly what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be making a tincture. However, this mushroom has alcohol-soluble properties that are so essential, and it has hot water extraction properties that are also very important. And that is why I'm actually going to be doing dual extraction. Dual extraction meaning that it's going to be a two-step process. I'm going to be doing some stuff today. I'm going to leave it alone for about 6 weeks, and then the second step is going to be done and finished in 6 weeks. So let me explain. You know me, that I usually use only 100 proof vodka, but today, my friends, I'm actually going to be using high grain alcohol. This is Everclear, which is 190 proof alcohol, because that's what is required. And also, usually I don't measure anything, but today I'm going to be weighing stuff. So let me show you what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to weigh this mushroom, and then that's going to be part 1, and 2 parts is going to be of alcohol. Everything is going to be going into a glass container, and obviously I need to label it. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. And it's going to sit in my, actually let me zero this. And then everything is going to sit in a jar for 6 weeks. For 6 weeks, and I'm going to shake it every so often. Just make sure everything is distributed nicely. And then 6 weeks later, I'm going to use a press or cheesecloth to strain everything and squeeze everything out. So all I'm doing is I'm cutting this up. This is a fresh mushroom. This is not a dry mushroom. If you choose to use dry mushroom, which is fine, but you have to then use a little bit different formula for this. So today I'm showing, let me just measure everything. All right. I have 136, 140. I'm going to cut out a couple of other clean pieces. Okay. Because it was attached to a tree, I'm going to try to cut out the piece that we don't need. Okay. And again, I'm just chopping things. Oh, you probably can't see. I'm just chopping things into little chunks. Nothing particular, nothing specific. Just the little chunks, because it's going to help to extract more of this properties out of this mushroom. Okay, let's weigh everything. So I have 175 grams of mushroom here. That means I have to double the amount for the alcohol. Okay, double the amount. So 1 part of mushroom to 2 parts of alcohol. Everything is going to go into a glass jar, because the tinctures are made in glass jar. And now, since it was 175 of mushroom, that means I have to do the double of the alcohol. So I need 350 of alcohol. 350. Almost there. There you go. Perfect. So this is going to go here, and this is going to be the first step in making the tincture. I'm going to put a label on it, and I need to shake it every so often, especially the first week, for the next 6 weeks. As I've mentioned, the reason why mushrooms require dual extraction, it's because mushrooms have polysaccharides that are extracted by hot water, but also they have properties, these neurotropic protective properties, that need to be extracted by high grade alcohol. And that is why it's a dual extraction, 2-step process. It's not difficult. It's just, it takes a little time. So step 1 was done today. Like I said, 1 part fresh mushroom, 2 parts high grade alcohol. I mix it together in a jar. I'm going to put a label on it with the date, and I'm going to also label when it's time for me to press it down, strain it, and then I'm going to be using the same mushroom that was in here, and I'm going to be doing the second step, but that's later, 6 weeks later. So I'm not going to forget about this mushroom. I'm going to shake this every day for the first week for sure. I'm going to come in, I'm going to shake it, make sure it's all nicely married inside, allowing alcohol to pull out all of those properties. Okay, so you know, many people are very scared of using mushrooms because there is a stigma about so many poisonous mushrooms. And you know what, I understand that, you know, there's a concern, but if you know the mushroom, if you know how to identify a mushroom, then half the battle is done, okay? So there are apps to help you to identify mushrooms. There are books to have with you to identify mushrooms. But lion's mane is really one of those mushrooms that you really can't mess it up. It's a beautiful white mushroom. It can be, it usually grows up on a tree, so that's why I had to climb today to get it. It can be on a damaged tree, as far as like if the bark is damaged, or it can be already on a tree if it's down, if it's a dead tree. Mushrooms have been used in medicine for a very long time. Ancient Chinese remedies and Greek remedies already used lion's mane mushroom in the past to boost immune system, to boost gut function, to boost spleen function. So it's been used for many, many years, and it's just recently some research indicated that it has neuroprotective. So yes, it does protect the brain. Yes, it helps to stimulate new cell production. Yes, it has an ability to boost that thinking. So people who are struggling with brain fog and kind of memory, like loss of words, this perhaps might be something to consider, okay? Lion's mane, it's funny because when you cut through the lion's mane mushroom, it actually looks like the brain. I just find it that God has a sense of humor. When he creates a mushroom that is helpful for our brain, it looks like the brain. So this was step one in making this medicine. I hope you are encouraged. If you have not signed up yet, please sign up and hit that little bell button so you can get a notification when the next video comes out. Because as a homesteader, as a mom, as a wife, as a nurse, as a certified functional medicine and nutrition practitioner, I am all about the natural medicines. Why not? God gave them to us for a reason. So let's learn about them and use them. So on this note, friends, I hope you are encouraged and try something new.